Hello everybody, my name is Girl Meat and today I'm going to teach you how to draw Maho Akashi from D4DJ. So this is Maho Akashi from D4DJ Groovy Mix. She is probably my least favorite character, but I'm going to help you draw her today because she's highly recognizable in the franchise. And that's it. Maho can be best described as an incel. She only takes a liking to our main character Rinks once she realizes that she can use her to attain her dream of going to D4 Fest, which is like a big DJ meeting or whatever. My girl Rinks is so pure and loving and virtuous, and all Maho can see in her is a free ticket to DJ Coachella. SMH. And despite Maho only seeing Rinku as a tool for her own personal gain, this Maho has the audacity to get jealous and insecure when she sees Rinks making other friends and getting along with other DJ units, that being Peaky Peaky. I mean, hello? Black Rock Shooter, anyone? But enough of that intro stuff. I'm gonna teach you how to draw Maho now. So the first thing that really helps is to look at a picture of Maho Akashi and then copy what she looks like. So you can just pull up a picture of her on your second monitor, which you have, and then look at that picture while you draw her so you can do it correctly. And if you're having trouble finding good pictures of her, then you can search for pictures of her in Japanese. Her name in Japanese is Maho Akashi. So try that and you might have better luck with that search instead. You want to convey her aura, her personality well. Maho Akashi is in her element when she is DJing and doing the remix thing with her unit. Did I even mention that before? Maho Akashi is a member of the DJ unit known as DJ Mash and Rinku with VJ only plus Rei Togetsu. That's the name of their unit. So anyways, because Maho is a DJ, that means she's always swerving and missing. That's why she can't get the girl. That's why it's very important that you capture her mushy aura. If someone looks at your drawing of Maho Akashi and isn't put off by her mixing, then you've made a grave mistake. Maho. So that's some good intro and everything, background here. And then just other further tips and such. What you're gonna do is you're gonna also have a ton of trouble drawing the hand. You just take your time on that. That's fine. But you know, it's good to add Rinku to add beloved Rinku to the your picture of Maho, your drawing of Maho. That puts a Maho at ease most of the time to have a Rinku nearby. So don't forget that. In this picture that I'm doing, my friend Maho has decided to go to a movie theater with her friend Rinks. And they're gonna have a good time. You know, it was very kind of like a last minute decision. You want to hang out at the mall? You want to go see a movie? The movie theaters near my house, my home, those were always abandoned. The mall was abandoned. I don't even know how that mall was still up. It was empty, and my family would go there just to film videos for school projects and stuff because it was such a nice open place with no people that they could easily film video projects and all that kind of thing. So Maho it's always good to have friends when you go to the movie theater. I wonder if Maho offered to be the popcorn holder. I love the smell of popcorn. But I usually don't get the buttered popcorn. So, that's something. Yummy. Make sure you use layers. You will see that I tried to not use too many layers in my drawing. But, you know, when there's a lot of things going on, you can't help it, so. Then what I do to help differentiate the layers is I put a little color tag on them. You can kind of color code layers. And now we are doing the coloring. Again, just use your reference, your Maho. Use your Maho picture reference from your second monitor to get the colors right. Actually, it took me a while to find good. I had to cross-reference about quite a few different cards from the game. And the reference still wasn't very, satisfactory, but it was better than nothing. But I'm gonna feel really stupid if there actually was a proper reference sheet or something for these outfits, but I couldn't really find them. I could only find cards. And you can really enhance your abilities if you listen to DJ music while you draw. For example, I've been listening to the Dig Delight instrumental for the past month on repeat. And oh my god, Kyoko is so gorgeous. You know, I would really love that jacket. If that jacket does exist out there, let me buy it. D4DJ, Groovy Mix, EN, Bushiroad. Let me get the Kyoko jacket. I love DJ, but the support never responds to me. They never message me back. No matter how many emails I send them and the contents of those emails, I just never get a response. Well, that's fine, I guess. Because I still love DJ. You should always use vector lines in your drawings. That's the supreme way to draw. Because if you draw like me, where, you know, you tend to just kind of go at it and then make edits, you know, you kind of edit, you go along with the flow and, you know, whatever. You may want to, it makes it very easy to kind of very pinpoint, adjust your lines, tweak your lines point by point, or easily erase intersecting lines and that kind of thing, overlapping lines, erase the unnecessary stuff. It's just the supreme way to do your art. Oh my god, I love that shading. I say as if I wasn't the one drawing. Anyways. This is just I wanted to draw something very fun, very typical, like a very slice of life, very, you know, domestic day in the life of Maho Akashi and her friend Rinku. So that's why they went to the movie theater. I wonder what movie they're watching. The last movie I saw was Pinocchio. You know, the one with the gay Pinocchio, but they made him straight anyways. Father, when can I leave to be on my own? I've got the whole world to see. You know, that one. It was pretty cool. It was alright. I love this kind of watercolor, or whatever you call it, brush I use for coloring. Coloring used to be my least favorite thing. I hated it. My thing used to honestly be like black and white. No, not black and white. Selective coloring. So like I would, my everything would be white or blank, but you know, or white or whatever. And then I would only color in certain things like hair and eyes or whatever, or like certain accents on clothes, just because I hated coloring so much. But then I discovered this brush, and it, you know, it makes it look, it has a nice texture of like, you know, watercolor or something like that. And now I dig it, and so now I like coloring, and that's what you need to. You just need to find your perfect brush. If you hate coloring, or if there's something you hate in art, you just haven't found the right brush, and that's it. And that sounds like I'm being problematic, you know, when it's like, are you sure you're giving up on love? Maybe you just haven't found the right man or something. That's what that sounds like. Are you sure you don't like coloring? You just haven't found the right brush. Anyways. Oh, I love that closeness between the two. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Girl Meat, you did it again. Oh, look at how she's holding on to her. That is so loving. When did I put the red in her eyes? Oh, I gave her the red eyes for crying. Oh, that's gorgeous. Ah. Yep, and sometimes you gotta redo stuff. Like what I said, okay? It's nice to have the vector lines, because when you need to redo things, you know, I can kind of very precisely edit the, look at that, I'm editing the points on there. That's why you gotta use vectors. Oh, I want some of that popcorn, bro. Look at this nice movie theater with 3 seats. This movie theater... What am I thinking? This movie theater... It's made up of 3. It's a 3-seater only. This movie theater is for trios only. Grab 2 friends or go home. That's a nice cup. You know, I can't even remember when the last time I saw a straw was. I'm lying. I saw a straw like yesterday. I just want it to be cool. Coming together. Look, you just add some highlights there, and your Maho picture is raring to go. I gave her a snot. Oh god, Maho. Sometimes, oh yeah, then you add the overlay. You know, adding a kind of a gradient over top. I mean, I think that's the cheap way. Apparently, like, you should actually know color theory, blah, 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 or whatever, but I'm just a simple girl meat, alright? I added it right at the end, a gradient over top, one end being dark, to symbolize the dark loneliness, brokenheartedness of Maho, on Maho's side. And then it's bright, kind of bright yellows and oranges and stuff on the right side of the picture, where, you know, Rinks and her GF are. And you can also think of it as like the movie, you know, like the lighting of the movie. I don't know, just whatever. That's something you can do, all right? At a very low opacity thing at the end. So just adding some more little highlights and stuff, just what I like to do. Usually when I shade, No, I don't want to give that tip. But I like to do highlights. I forgot what, oh, I use the chalks for, I like to use chalks for highlights. Well, for anything, really. To help, I don't know, blend or give some texture. But especially highlights, I like to use the chalk tool. The pastels or chalks or whatever. They give a nice texture, which also just makes it give a bit of a kind of hand papery feel or whatever, like with the watercolors. And I forgot what, I think I put it on a glow dodge, and I think I do like a slightly, you know, different hue. So for example, with Kyoko's hair is brown, for the highlights it's either a glow dodge or something. I don't know, you can look and read the layer properties on the side, alright? But since Kyoko's hair is brown, I moved the hue over to, you know, the orangish yellowish side. Did a glow dodge or whatever, and that made the highlights on her hair come out looking very, I don't know, very bright and almost kind of like you see that, like it looks like it's a gradient on its own. I didn't do that. That's magic. Oh yeah, I couldn't find, I did my best with the shirt. Alright, the shirt looks like, the print on her shirt is supposed to be like some kind of scene of buildings or something in a city, I guess. But again, I'm very limited with the references. Oh, stop zooming in on that snot, buddy. Anyways. Yeah, fix those legs, bro. Fix them up. Those look like nice hot dogs, if I do say so myself. Girl meat sure does love hot dogs. Pigs are the best pork out there. Aside from humans. Da 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 Digu delight. Oh, add your signature. And you're done! We did it! So thank you for watching my Maho Akashi tutorial if you watched this. Hopefully if you followed along properly, your Maho came out just like this. If you have any questions, don't field them towards me. I don't want to answer questions and I don't want to see them. But thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice DJ day out there, my fellow digglers.